Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and once again, it's time for your monthly market update. Hey, I'm Jason Geroux. I am the owner and designated broker of 410 Real Estate, a multi-million-dollar producing brokerage here in Gilbert, Arizona. I am super excited to have you here with me. Happy to have you watching this video today. Happy to have you as part of the 410 family. If you are not subscribed yet, and you would do me a favor just to click the subscribe button and that little notification bell so that you can be made aware when we post these kinds of videos. Try and post some helpful real estate information. We post some leadership and development type things, and also introduce you to businesses around town so that you know what is coming, what is going, and who is definitely worth the stop. So love to have you as part of the family. Today we are going to talk about the market update for November. As always, when I give these, I do have to jump and check my notes. So if you see my eyes darting back and forth, it's not because I don't love you, because I love you. I love you, 410 family. It's just because I need to jump on and make sure that I get you the numbers properly, and I don't want to mess up or transpose any of those. So, how did we do in November? We had 8,561 closings in the month of November. That is up a few hundred from last month, but down just a little bit, a couple hundred from year over year. So, market is slowing down just a hair on that end. We do have just listed 8,358 new listings, which is down from month over month and up from last year. So we do have more listing inventory this November than we did last November. So what does that boil down to? We basically have 0.71 months supply of inventory. That is up from a month over month from last month, but it is, and also, up from last year as well. So again, market has slowed just a little bit. Average days on market's hovering right about 30 or so. That does include some listings that are left on the MLS a little bit longer than they should be. Just while we're waiting on backups and things, sometimes agents don't put them into pending status. They put them into an under contract status that makes your days continue to roll. So that does skew the days again. Homes still are selling typically within a few days or at least a couple of weeks, getting them under contract. Average sales price down a little bit month over month. It is at $511,268. That is up though almost $100,000 year over year. 88% of listings that go on the market are selling. That is about equal with last year and up a little bit from month over month. The sold to list ratio is about 100. So last month it's about 100.5. We're at 100.1 right now. Last year was 99, so we're slightly up there. Those are basically the numbers that I have for you. Now I want to just delve into what does that mean real quick for a minute or two. The only thing of note is really to look at how prices are when you look at list price versus sold price. We are seeing some price reductions. We are seeing some homes selling at or below where they were listed, but I don't think they're selling at or below what they're worth. A lot of sellers in the market have seen how crazy things have been, and they have seen how the market has gone up 35-40% year over year, and they are determined to try and get ahead of the market. And so instead of your house when it's worth $500,000, you might say, let me sell it for $520 because it's going to get there, and I just want to see if I can get the extra out of it. Which is fine if you're not in a hurry to sell and you want to see if you can get the most out of it. You may get lucky, but what that's showing is that you might list it at $520, we might sell it at $505 or $510, and so you're seeing that slight discrepancy where it looks like it's selling for less than the list price, when reality, if we would have listed it where maybe it was worth at the beginning, that wouldn't be the case. 0.7 months of inventory is still super low. I've said this a few times on these market updates. Normal balance is between 4 and 6 months of inventory. That is a normal balanced buyer-seller market. We are still extremely skewed to the seller side. So I have people asking me again, hey, is this market going to crash or turn, or what do I need to worry about? Or I'm just going to hold off on buying a home until the market changes and prices come down. Well, even when the market does change, it's going to take us almost a year, statistically, to get back to balance again. So by that time, maybe a year down the road, we're back to balance, but now the market's coming back up again. So if we drop, 5, 10, 15% in a market correction, right, you still may be at or above where we are today. So the message of this video, the moral of the story, is that it is still a seller's market. But at the same time, if you're a buyer, I don't know how much better things will get in the short term meaning the next few years. So if you are looking to buy, I wouldn't sit and wait until prices come down. You may be waiting a bit if they even happen at all. So just keep that in mind. That's really the market update. I always like to put this in at the end because we are full service. We do handle property management. The average lease price has crossed $2,300 a month in Maricopa County now. That is extremely high, as that sounds. A lot of our owners that we're working for, they're seeing $400, $500, $600 a month discrepancies between the last lease they signed and what their home could rent for now. So just know the rental market is also a hot place to be. Growth is there if you're a rental owner, and if you're a renter, just know that you're going to be looking at higher prices if you go to renew your lease and or find a new place. And it may be time to start having that discussion with your family as to, we're spending $2,300 a month in rent. Why not buy a $425,000 house if we can qualify, obviously, and it makes sense financially? Why not look at the potential for home ownership when prices are doing what they're doing? So that's really what I have for you today. That's our market update for November. I hope it was helpful. If it was, do me a favor, share this video with a friend or post it on your social media and let people know what's happening in the Phoenix market. And if you have any questions, comment below. And I would love to just, again, hear your thoughts. So shoot me a comment here, either on YouTube or on social media. Comment below on where you think the market's headed in the next 12 to 24 months and why you think that might be the case. I'd be curious to see that information. And I hope this video was helpful. Happy to have you as part of the family, and we'll see you again next time.